Good afternoon, good evening and good morning. We are here live on location at probably the best festival in the world, Boomtown. Big shout out to Boomtown for giving us a space where we could get some work done and have a nice chat.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Raz?
I'm alright. I'm just currently looking at Jack getting ready, and it's like his first day of school, but like he's a bit moshery as well.
Yeah, he's a bit of a Green Day fan. Where's
Yeah.
my sunglasses gone? Anyone know where my sunglasses are?
Have you checked up your ass?
Well, thanks for being so helpful. We're here today to ask Raz some questions. Obviously, we're at Boomtown. That's unrelated. We just so happen to be here with a bit of downtime. And shout out to the lovely woman that gave us these bananas as well.
Yep, they're working wonderfully as mic holders.
Do you need a drink?
I'm fine for now, mate.
Okay, you're not going to have a drink at Boomtown with your mates?
I'm not yet.
Okay.
I'm fine. I'm going to have this banana after this podcast,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to get started.
Okay, so we asked on our Instagram at official TPDTV for you to ask Raz some questions. This is part of an ongoing series where you get to ask some questions to members of the crew and they answer them. So without further ado, we'll dig in, Raz.
Yep, let's do it.
Okay, so the first question comes from Krasky. It says, how's being ginger affect your day-to-day life?
That's the first thing that they think, like.
That's not the first, that's just the first one I picked.
But like that person's, I'm going to assume they've only submitted one question. Sorry, this isn't personal. But like they've thought, what's his one characteristic?
Well, no, there isn't
ginger.
one of your characteristics that's been picked up much more.
Yeah, but like, that's the first one he thought of, is ginger.
Well, I mean, I think, having known you for many years, I think being ginger has affected your life.
Yeah.
So I think it's a valid question.
Yeah. About day to day now, it's literally not a thought, apart from like at work they had 3 new starters the other day and they were all ginger, and I got to say like welcome gingers and got a bit of a laugh.
That is quite good. I can't imagine you in like a professional
corporate
role like
yeah.
that where you've got a bit of weight behind you.
Literally exactly the same. It's so funny. Like everyone there's very very professional. Obviously, like they bring the work personality. I'm exactly the same. Like I'm like, well, literally, what do you want, mate? Just legit, like hurry up and tell me what you want. Here it is. Politely fuck off.
How's being ginger affect your day-to-day life, Raz?
It's literally fine. It literally has 0 effect. Got bullied a lot in school.
Mm-hmm.
But that was because it was before Ed Sheeran came around and made it like cool to be ginger.
And now you do get a lot of comments saying Ed Sheeran, like in person, which I disagree with. I don't think you look anything like Ed Sheeran.
There was times when maybe I'd agree, but not so much now.
Okay, well, we're off to a flying start. Here's another one from Alley Cat. It says, what was your worst trip that you've had to drive?
Worst trip I've had to drive. They're all good trips. This is the problem. None of them are particularly bad trips. Like, some off the top of my head that were just hard work was recently DEF CON. Just like having
14-hour round trip.
Yeah, that was done, but also just needed to be done. And also the first Euro trip. I don't know if you remember, but I had to drive all of that.
Did you? Bridie didn't do any?
He couldn't do any because he had too many points on his licence.
Oh, yeah.
And they wouldn't accept him. So I was like, okay, I'll just do it all. And it was a manual gearbox. It was awful.
Billy T says, you can only wear one pair of jeans for the rest of the time. Are they the black skinnies or the blue Levi's?
The black skinnies run deep. Like
they do, man. Skinnies are underrated.
But I'm not very fashionable. Would you know?
Don't put yourself down, mate.
I think they're going out of fashion, of course, and have done maybe like 5 or 10 years ago.
Mary says that's old news. They've been out of fashion now for the last 3 or 4 years.
Well,
says.
I just said 5 or 10 years.
Yeah.
Finger on the pulse.
Mary says you got your finger on the pulse.
But that is who I am inside. But I love the 501s, man.
Yeah.
You know, like when you
the blue ones.
Yeah, like that's what Steve Jobs used to wear, man.
Yeah.
The blue 501s.
One visionary to another.
They're comfortable. Maybe I'll combine the two and get a 501. In fact, my perfect jean is the 501 black skinnies. They made them. I got one pair in America like 8 years ago, and I love them, but the crotch went. So if anyone wants to repair some jeans,
That is the problem with the skinnies.
Yeah.
Like, my crotch always goes.
Yeah, so I've got a pair. I wish they'd make them again, because I'd buy them up.
Yeah, buy the stock. Very good. Iona Patton says, what's your favourite festival food, Raz?
Chicken on a stick.
Chicken on a stick. Is it actually?
You know what?
It was good, the chicken on a stick.
You lot rated Bunny Chow, but I don't fuck with it that much.
You're
It's good.
kidding.
It's good, but it's not that good.
Oh, it is that good.
Can I say Nando's? That was at a festival once.
Cop out.
Also, another kind of chicken on a stick that was like coated in Yorkshire pudding at Rocking Park. That was gorgeous. Yeah.
Matthew Wright says, how do you afford? Not how do you afford? How do you go on all these trips and still have a full-time job? Because just a bit of context, so my last festival season where I worked full-time was 2023. I did 18 festivals that year while working full-time. But now, obviously, the stakes are a lot higher, the trips are a lot longer, and you've probably done more than 18. How do you squeeze that in?
Post-COVID, you can work from anywhere. Starlink allows me to literally be a digital nomad, and you can jump on any Wi-Fi. I work from home basically, and I can just literally work from anywhere. And also, I'm very efficient at what I do. So if somebody needs something from me, like if I don't respond immediately, that's normal. But if I give the person what they want immediately, that's like I've done something today, and I can do a lot of work in like an hour. I can be very efficient, whereas others might take a little bit longer. And then my reward is, because I'm so efficient at doing my job, I'll come here, and I'm not like, I'm done with like chasing after promotions and try to like do more at work and like try to get promoted, things like that. I can't be arsed. I'm too busy enjoying life in my 30s.
Hell yeah, man. Normalise like being comfortable where you're at.
Yeah.
And I think that like it's good that you have a job where they kind of trust you to get the work done. Obviously, you do get the work done. If I could, when I worked from home at Apple, that was quite similar. Like, here's the job to get done. Get it done. And if you can get it done quick, then you've got some extra time. And I think if I could work from home from Apple, I probably still would work full time.
You can, it's what they call double bubbling.
Yeah, double bubbling.
Yeah.
Like two arrows at once.
Yeah, you work your job, but then you've got your, they used to call them like, what they call them, like side hustles. Remember that? When everyone was
this is the biggest side hustle in the world, isn't it? Fucking hell. Christ. Okay, so here's a nice question from Michael Green. Have you got any plans starting a family, Raz? And would you still be involved with us if you did?
I mean, eventually, but I have like no plans to do it like now or in the next few years.
Oh, thank God.
But like, if like here's the thing: if it was to happen like right now, I think I would just handle it. Like, I'd still do everything I do. Like, I could make it happen, but again, I'm just enjoying doing what I'm doing. It's great.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's like I could be ready for it, but I'm not ready for it. It's like a choice. Like, I'm just not gonna do it now because it just everything is so good that I'm just not gonna bother yet.
Love it. And obviously that'd be with Rachel. Big shout out to Rachel. She got a lot of love on these questions. We all love Rach. She got some love on the.
It's a podcast about me, and
well, just want to give her a shout. There is no question specifically about her, but just want to give her some love. People are liking seeing her popping up, and she's always nice to have around. Okay, so little DLZ05 says, "What's your best memory with the lads?" So that can be any group of like any config. It's hard, isn't it? It's a tough one.
Yeah, but it's all like Japan was great, but I don't think anything will top Route 66.
Yeah.
We got a deep connection with being on the road. We got a deep connection with just getting in a van, an RV, a motorhome, seeing what happens. We love.
It's good for the soul, isn't it?
Yeah, like not having a plan, just probably doing some things that we shouldn't do, but just about getting away with it.
Sometimes.
Probably, yeah. Just the entirety of Route 66. It was life changing.
I'll tell you a little fact, addendum, if that's the right word, probably not. Little deviation. We released the Fuji Rock video. Loads of people, not loads, a small fraction of people upset about it. So I look at the YouTube metrics of like to dislike ratio, and it's got like a solid like to dislike ratio. You know, high 97%.
Yep.
Like to dislike. And then I looked at like what's our worst one this year, and it was Primavera, which has quite a low like to dislike ratio for us. It's got about 93% like to dislike, which I'd consider quite low for us. I was thinking, after that, what is our next most like disliked video like ratio? It's Route 66. So if that don't give you hope that like
I always thought,
and
like,
that is like the best video we've ever made.
Yeah. I always thought people didn't watch it, but obviously people do go back and watch it.
It's got almost 400,000 views, that, mate.
It's creeping up. I'm happy to see it. Like, it's really playing the long game.
Yeah, great video. Anyway, sorry about that. Alison Eaton says, you lot always say you don't take drugs at festivals, but do you ever find it difficult, like, not doing that?
Nah, never.
Do you ever find it difficult being around people who are on drugs?
Yeah, and then I just leave.
Yeah.
I've never once been tempted, because it just justifies me so much by then seeing the state, and then like the morning after, and I'm just there like, I'm literally fine.
Yeah.
and that's all I'll say about that today.
You sound like a man who's inebriated. Wesley Turner says, are we ever going to see a return of any videos on your own YouTube channel, Raz?
I don't have the time. you know, I've always said, like, I'd love to just do the podcast, but because I know it could do well. Like, this podcast could do quite well, and I'd love to give it time, but I just don't have the time.
So you're not going to be uploading any YouTube videos of your own, or any?
Maybe if we do incredibly well. Just for some reason something takes off and we get well over 1 million subs, and then I might try a little side quest.
Remember, Jason Newsted did get sacked out of Metallica for doing that, and I'm feeling quite James Hetfield today.
Who's going to sack me? Me? Why I sack myself?
Well, I would love to see a return and you've still got the camera that you used to make those videos on. Here's a good one, and a lot of these questions are repeats. Like, a lot of people ask similar questions, but
if you ask me him twice, you'll probably get a different answer.
Yeah, this one's from Joe W. It says, how do you maintain, I'm kind of paraphrasing this here, like a good vibe and a good personality when you've just had to drive like so long? So like, we rock up somewhere, it's tiring, but we're sat on our ass. Yeah. You've had to do all the work, all the brain power that goes into driving, especially abroad where you've got to like double think about everything. How do you stay like vibing? Driving can be tiring, but most of the time, I've realised it's like it just makes your eyes tired. But like, maybe I've had like 2 or 3 Red Bulls, so like I'm awake in my head. All it is just my eyes are tired from like focusing on such a long distance away. You know, it's the reason like why my kids are getting like weird eyes, because they're focusing on the screens like right close up in the same. Get your kids outside, because they need to change the focus. Somewhat along those lines. I'm not an optometrist or whatever. You kidding?
Yeah. But sometimes after a long drive, you just step outside and focus on something else, and you're like, oh, I'm literally not even tired.
So the answer is you don't get tired?
Yeah, the booze helps.
The booze helps, yeah. After driving or during?
Well, definitely after.
Leo Harris 04 says, what's TPD TV's best video?
Route 66.
I agree.
Route 66.
Route 66 so far.
Some of the Europe trips. If you want to see just us, then they're the videos to watch, right? If you want to see us at festivals getting hammered, then yeah, the festival videos are good. But if you just want to see just us and our personalities, then the trips are the best videos, in my opinion. I'd like to do more of them.
Yeah, same. Jasmine Nextel says, are you coming to Boomtown?
I might.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've got some work to do, and then I might come in.
RCB Takes Pictures says, Raz, what's your favourite Pokemon?
I always fucked with Charmander. I wasn't a Bulbasaur kind of guy. I wasn't what's the other one?
Squirtle,
yeah, I didn't like him.
Charmander is a dead
Pikachu's basic.
Have you ever? Yeah.
Fun story. I once had like 2 dark Raichus, and my brother played out with me.
What, a card?
Yeah, we had 2 dark Raichus because me and my brother shared everything, of course.
Yeah.
Including email addresses.
It's true, he did have a shared email address with his brother.
So dumb.
They're free to make.
And I swapped a dark Raichu card with for a Ditto, because I was like, my logic was at the time like, yeah, Ditto can be out. Like it can be a dark.
Not to
Raichu.
do with like the rareness of the card or anything.
And my brother was just there like, okay, so if your first move is like be that other card, you're instantly at a disadvantage. It's like, yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah,
just so dumb. But I was like, oh, I just really wanted a Ditto. So then I had a Ditto and 1 dark Raichu.
Ditto's good.
Yeah.
Tom Fernley says, as a rockhead, are you getting more into techno/EDM by going to those types of festivals?
I think you just become more tolerant of other genres doing what we do. Like if I went, I'll never go to another hardstyle event ever. Shut up, Jack. I'll never ever go to one. But if I was to go to one again, maybe like, because we've been so exposed to that, would I appreciate a bit more?
Well, there was some hardstyle-ish stuff on last night at Boomtown,
like,
and I warmed a bit to it.
I'm talking out my ass, but I think that was more like hard techno.
Right.
You don't think?
Yeah, it was hard techno, Jack.
Yeah.
Our resident Jack Smith
I
has
didn't hear any of those dumbass noises that hardstyle has. Yeah, the like reverse kick or whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any of that, so to me that's not hardstyle, but maybe I'm just tarring everything with the same brush.
Mm-hmm. Tom Good 98 says, what's your worst festival experience to date?
Leeds last year was bad with the wind.
It was shit, wasn't it?
Yeah, it didn't.
A shame to see a Titan like that fall.
Yeah, like through no fault of its own, but like the wind, just like being woke up at 6 in the morning after you've been out and like having to literally be on my hands and knees like holding down the tent was awful.
Did we camp together at that Leeds? We did, didn't we? We all camped together in orange.
All in orange.
In purple, whatever. Yeah.
It was dumb, so dumb.
And that's your worst?
It's the worst one. I've probably had worse ones. My first Leeds, I had to go home second day because I just didn't eat, and I got ill.
Let's just get on the record. People that are upset that we left Fuji Rock on the Sunday, which was always by design. We were going home midway through festivals in 2010.
Yeah, we were literally like.
Okay, so I don't want to hear that you've changed.
Literally used to come back with a big bucket of KFC for everyone.
Yeah, man, fucking good times. Jaquil Lewis 71 says, who in the team would be your first choice to tent share?
Oh,
sorry. Now Mary and Choc are saying it's going to be me and they're laughing, but I don't think it is because we've shared a tent before and it didn't work out in your favour.
Yeah, that's very true. So let's go through everyone. So Jake's like too much of a faffer. Very like stuff everywhere, like hair products and like. Although he's very like.
He's quite tidy, is Jake. To be fair, he's a tidy. Looks after himself. We wish he was here this weekend. He was meant to come to Boomtown, but scheduling conflict, and we're really missing him this weekend.
Bridie snores too loud.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe I wouldn't share a tent with him. Dan. I don't know about Dan.
I've slept with Dan a few times, not like that.
Pardon?
Dan's a solid companion in that category.
I don't think I shared a bed with him. You know what? Maybe it would be Dan.
Yeah. There's something going on with you two.
Because I shared the bed with him that night in at Fuji Rock.
Yeah.
I don't remember a thing. Like I slept very well, and I woke up like.
Maybe you slipped you a little something.
we had like quite a distance between us. I was like, I like it respectful.
Yeah. Well, you got to be respectful in Japan. Yeah. No enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
Nice one, Logan Paul. You ruined it for everyone. So Dan's your choice. What about Choc?
Yeah. Choc
I've
snores.
shared many close proximities with Choc. He does snore, but what I do like about Choc, and I respect about you, Chocky,
He tries to.
he tried to mask his snore, and he
Yeah.
really did. I remember
Yeah.
when we went to LA, and he pulled out all his shit, and he really made the effort to try and improve my thing, and I appreciate that so much.
Sleep clinic on Tuesday, mate, to get results.
Sleep clinic on Tuesday.
See if it's sleep apnea or anything else.
Wow. Well, best of luck to you. Let us know if we can assist you in any way.
Also, just to round it off, you were sick in my tent once.
Not true.
And Mary,
Allegedly.
And Mary has done even worse things in a tent that I don't want to.
All right. So Dan won. The lucky man Dan gets to share the tent with you. You Can't Edit Sam says, what was the best find in a book off in Japan for you?
I only really got the PS Vita from the book off, but there was like some of the CRT monitors are great.
Yeah.
and the TVs with like the built-in VHS that are like, so they're still like CRTs but they're flat.
Yeah, flat screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some of those were very nice because they were of a certain time where like
It was like the transitional period.
yeah, it's not quite LCD. The TFT is it? I don't fucking know.
No, TFT's flat panel.
Anything that I wanted out there was just a bit too big
Yeah.
to even come back on in a big case. So, but yes, some of the monitors, TVs were great. Some of the old Macs were cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing incredible like retro gaming. There was like this little old Nintendo thing that I had as a kid, and I think it's broke. And I was half tempted to get it again, but I literally couldn't be asked.
What is it? A console?
You know that little green like flip up like pocket console. It's not like a multi-game console. It's just a single game.
Yeah.
I was gonna get that, but I literally just couldn't be asked, and I was already walking out the door by the time I convinced myself.
Yeah. Fairs. Tatty Mabel says, what do you think of the new EV Vitos and EV vans in general for camping, and would you ever get one?
Nope, because the range is terrible, and unfortunately they're fine how they are right now. Like there is no like benefit to the consumer. Like you get 80 miles. So let's say tops you get 120 miles. It was like how many miles was it down here? I'd have had to stop off
Probably
and charge.
200 miles maybe.
And we only stopped off to like literally nip at a Tesco for 20 minutes, so it would have added time on. I'd love to see like more hybrid vans and stuff like that, but this is super boring.
A hybrid is a different story, but these are EVs specifically, and
Yeah.
you know we've researched the EVs obviously, and there isn't a good van proposition for long
I
trips.
wanted to be the guy who got like the Tesla and like went full on EV, but I can't have a charger at home because my flat. And there's no good vans. I'm a van guy now.
And nothing says I have no personality like driving a fucking Tesla.
Yeah. You know, I'm still
Sorry,
to this
Mary.
day, I'm very glad I didn't get a VW transporter as well.
Yeah, that'd be
'Cause
my choice.
There's just too many of them now.
Yeah, and your van's amazing. I love this van. But
it's just campery enough.
I just like Volkswagen. Okay, so Ondra says, what's the first thing that makes you that you see on site at a festival where you go, this is going to be a great festival?
Having rock in the name is usually a good start.
Yeah.
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 Fuji Rock, Rockin' Park, Rock for People, all
Rock in
Rock
Rio.
in Rio, all great festivals.
Welcome to Rockville. We found an anomaly amongst the.
Yeah. I don't know, like an half decent camping setup's always welcome. Having the van's also great when we do have access to the van. And
Car
like,
camping for me is a great thing.
Yeah. There needs to be more of that in the UK.
Yeah, big in America, innit?
Yeah.
You don't have to unpack.
Like download.
Don't have to worry about
could
bag.
do it so easy. Like at Leeds, they got that massive parking lot. If everyone just camped in the cars.
Well, Kendall have it, and they're getting rid of it, aren't they? This for next year, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, because apparently it's takes up too much space, or some shit. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. They're building TPs there instead. Mary says. A.E. Owen says, if you were gonna get a tattoo, you're a man with no tattoos. If you were gonna get a tattoo, what would you have?
I really don't know. I've never had any reason to get one. It's just never been something that I've thought about doing. I've literally had piercings, but then they just got took out because I was like these are annoying.
Yeah.
I've had the same wallpaper on my phone for like the past 15 years.
This is the kind of adventure. Literally from the iPhone 5, this man has had the same fucking iPhone wallpaper.
It looks nice, and it's always looks nice dependent upon how iOS has designed its
right.
has designed its clock.
Talking about iOS clock design, they asked what tattoo you'd get, mate.
but would it be the Follow Do?
The Fall Out Boy album cover?
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, let's crowdfund that. So maybe temporary tattoo for you?
Yeah, maybe. You know what? I had one of them at Welcome to Rockville, and it ruined my lead shirt. So big up.
Jake Bowden says, who's the pickiest eater in the crew?
It might be you.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
But you just think me not liking eggs means I'm picky. This let me tell you an anecdote. This man next to me here, Ryan Eaglin, on the flight, ordered himself for dinner buffalo mozzarella. And he thought that was going to be buffalo meat, the animal, a buffalo, with cheese on top.
No, I didn't. I didn't know what it was. It just the name of it sounded nice. I didn't really look into it. That's what Bridie thought.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, you're both dumb, because buffalo mozzarella's a staple food.
It was shit.
So me, I'm the pickiest eater?
I think you are, because there's certain things where like you'll just be like, ooh, not for me. Like, I'll hear that the most from you.
Yeah, fair enough. I think I definitely can be quite picky. I'd say Bridie was way more picky. I mean, he was the man eating chips at the sushi restaurant, but
I don't understand Bridie. So like, Bridie is so strange in the way that he's like, I don't like cheese, but he'll sit there and demolish a mozzarella like a big margarita pizza, yeah, covered in mozzarella. Like,
Blue Man 5 says, what's your favourite country you've ever visited?
Switzerland.
Really?
Yep, hands down. Love America, obviously very vast. Loved Japan, but Switzerland is like, you know when you go on like Twitter or Insta or whatever, you go on any social media and you see videos of like this very like picturesque videos.
Yeah.
Switzerland is the only country where you're there and you're like, oh my god, it literally fucking looks like it does on the videos. It's incredible. It
is nice. I went 3 times. Went with Chuck. You enjoy Switzerland, Chuck?
Yeah, we had a lovely time. Man.
We had a lovely time, he says. Nice, it was really nice.
I want to go in December. As like a little Christmas getaway.
Yeah. Jack Cardwell says, in addition. Jack Cardwell says, what's your favourite motorway service station, Raz?
There is only one true answer, and anybody who says T-Bay is a fucking idiot. What you want from a motorway service is a good selection. You want to be in and out there as quick as possible. Fuel, and that's the reason why Skeleton Lake Services wins. Unfortunately, it is literally almost at my doorstep.
This is the only man that goes to the motorway services, like when he's not like traversing the motorway.
Because you know what, you want a Nando's, it's there.
It is good as well.
What? It's always dead because it's at the services. No one's coming off motorway and going, oh, should we get a Nando's?
Well, catch us on the drive home.
There's a Pizza Express there that I'm amazed hasn't gone out of business because there's no one ever in there. There's a Chopsticks. There's Leon's fucked off, which is even better news. It's something else now. There's a shop, there's a Starbucks, there's a Greg's, there's a McDonald's.
Are you being paid by Skeleton Lake?
I just love it so much.
It is a good one.
Yeah.
Here's a question now. Lewis says, where did the nickname Raz come from?
You what? Just literally.
But where does it derive from, Raz?
I'd love to say something funny, but literally, use your noggin, like.
Sorry, Lewis. His name's Ryan. Raz is like the short.
Yeah. You know, like
version.
you've got 5 names. I've got one, and then it's like kind of abbreviated.
Morg Doherty says, "What's your favourite Simpsons episode, Raz?"
It's got to be the one with Homer and his mum.
Really?
Yeah, it's very. It's beautiful.
It is nice.
Yeah.
One of the more emotional episodes.
Yeah, it's.
So the first one with his mum.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they brought her back 4 times, didn't they? And it just got worse each time.
Yeah, they just. But I think that's like outstanding in terms of, that shows like what the Simpsons could do, and then by like what season, what is it, 12 onwards, they just decided, we'll just be middle of the road for the rest of our careers.
Yeah. Yeah, fair play. Now I've got no name for this. This person somehow submitted an image as a question, which I didn't know you could do. It's so they could beat the character limit, so I apologise that I don't have your name here. It says, does it ever get annoying not being able to go as hard as the rest of the gang on the final day of a festival, knowing you've got a long drive to do the next day?
Not really, because I'm usually like mentally checked out by then anyway.
Uh-oh.
You say I can't go as hard, but still do go pretty hard. Still do get like absolutely ruined. And just look after myself in the morning, sort myself out. But the last night is usually a pretty good vibe anyway.
Yeah.
Like remember Bonnaroo? Like we all still got hammered inadvertently, knowing it's the last night, even though
Did we?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Did you not get drunk? Mary didn't get. Oh yeah, my bad. People, hey, you know what? We did leave. We had an argument, Mez, didn't we, on that last night? Some people were on the Reddit recently was saying about how, why would I leave that in when that makes me look like such a dick? But it's important for me to leave stuff like that in because I need to paint the truth, even if I was a dick, and that's why I left that in. We're over it now, Mary says. Nice one, Raj. You caused a fucking domestic here.
Well, I just said I still drink.
After I just passed her the White Claws as well. I did her a massive favour there. She soon forgets.
How many more packs of White Claws we got?
None, mate. That's the last one, but she'll be sure to drink through them all.
Yeah.
AXNF1 says, what's your official job role inside the TPD TV machine?
What, like my actual job?
No, like in this business.
Oh, in TPD.
TPD, yeah.
Many titles. Party boy. That's the main one. I don't know.
I think what he means is, what do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah.
A lot of emails, a lot of communication, dealing with sponsors, dealing with festivals,
driving, DJing,
organising, DJing. Bit less of that this year.
Yeah.
Literally zero.
I think we'll bring that back next year.
Yeah, that'll be good.
You won't be anywhere near us, Jack, when we're doing that, mate. You'll be on the other side of the fucking barrier.
Yeah. Do the P&L as of recent.
Yeah.
Do the profit and loss on every video.
Yeah.
It's not looking good.
No.
Yeah, there's lots of different stuff.
It's not looking good because we went to Japan and made one fucking video, mate.
Yeah, that's what I do.
So you do a lot of thankless tasks.
Yeah, a lot.
It's easy for me to get thanked, like, oh, good editing, best editor we've ever seen. Oh, your editing is a cinema. You know, it's easy for people to comment that stuff.
Yeah.
People are saying, nice one, Raz, for securing this Jackery sponsor on this one, you know.
But well done on making sure all of these festivals are locked in and accommodations booked and the flights are booked and all that bollocks.
Yeah. Well, why did I have to book my own hotel on the way here then for Lowlands?
Because we didn't know we were going to Lowlands until about 2 weeks ago.
Crowns for Frowns says, what's your favourite song at the minute?
Where the Wild Things Are is great, innit?
What, Luke Combs?
Yeah. That country night last night.
Country night last night?
Yeah, it was.
I don't remember a country night last night.
Do you not?
Time machine.
Was I there? Were we there? Was Jack there?
We were all there.
We were all there, apparently. So, Where the Wild Things Are by Luke Combs.
Yeah,
one of Mary's favourites as well.
I like the new Ed Sheeran one for the F1.
Yeah, that goes hard as fuck, man.
Like what?
Drive.
He should do a bit more of a general rock and roll.
Sounds like Soundgarden, that.
Also, Hot Mulligan.
Okay.
No shoes in the coffee shop or socks. That's a very good one.
That's the name of the song. That's a great name for a song.
I literally never listened to Hot Mulligan in my life, and I listened to that. I was like, okay, I kind of like this. But that's a very well done song.
Yeah, love it. Commissar Ryan says, we know Fall Out Boy's your favourite band, but who's like your top three band or artist?
Fall Out Boy, Foo Fighters, and then the third one is always interchanged with what's relevant to me at the time, but Post Malone's been around there.
I thought Post Malone would be.
It can change, but yeah, I've just had too many good times seeing Posty or being around like that music. Yeah, I guess that's the top three.
Fair enough. I would. I think. Yeah, fair enough. I can't argue with your opinion. Holly Wally Uwu says, "What's the worst celebrity or fan interaction that you've ever had?" So you can pick either or.
I don't know. There's never any like bad ones. There's more times where I feel like I've had a bad interaction with that person than the other way around. Put it that way.
Or like you've done.
I feel like I've done a bad job there.
It's tough because you've got to be on 100% of the time.
Yeah.
And if you're meeting the 50th person and your vibe was slightly off, then you're like, fuck. That person's 100% of that person's interaction with you has been slightly off, whereas for you that's only 2%.
Yeah, and I have trouble with like just accepting that there's nothing I can do about it most of the time. You know, if you do something so many times, you're bound to fail once, right? So
yeah, I guess.
So like if I'm meeting a load of people here, even at Boomtown, somebody is going to think I've been a prick to them. Like it's just you just got to accept that. I'd obviously rather it not happen, but I'm going to have like one bad interaction here, guaranteed, and somebody's going to think I'm a prick. But ooh, you found me out.
He's got the license now to be a dickhead for the rest of the thing. Kian BW says, "What's your favourite dinosaur, Raz?" I know we've all been wondering this for a long time.
That one that was in that museum.
Can you elaborate on that for us?
It's called Dippy. And then they moved it.
I don't know anything about that.
Or was that a big whale that was in National History Museum?
Dippy Museum.
Is that a dinosaur?
It's a fossilised bone of a plaster cast of a diplo. Yeah, it is a dinosaur, that mate. Yeah. So that's the one.
Yeah.
That is
a specific one.
Diplodocus. That is.
Yeah.
Have I said that right, Mez?
I've never heard of that before.
Mary's never heard of that before.
Is Diplo controversial now?
Diplo?
Yeah, the DJ.
I don't think so.
Yeah, is he?
He is controversial.
No, he's not.
No, he's not controversial. Okay, good. We had a good time at the Diplo honky tonk at Stagecoach.
Yes, we did.
Shotta Adam says, "What's your favourite thing that you ate in Japan?" Now be careful, because there's people on the edge of their seats now, Raz.
The taxi driver said, "You must go to McDonald's and try the teriyaki burger."
He did say that.
He literally
the
did.
local.
He was literally like, "Have you what food have you tried here?" And he was like, "Go to McDonald's and try that." And I did, and it was lovely. So I might say that just to piss everyone off. I waited my whole life to try sushi. I've never had it before. Had it in Japan, and
Goes to Yo Sushi and gets the chicken.
Yeah, of course. Katsu, man. I'm English. And sushi was alright, but like I said, it's like I'm in Tokyo. I imagine it's like go to London and having fish and chips. It's gonna be shit. Yeah, the sushi was alright, but the
Ichiban katsu curry.
The curry was very good. Customizing your own spice level. Going there and being like 5, and I was like, oh, you know what, a bit too spicy. I'll go for a 4 next time. Like, so very
Not all
good.
men are created equal, eh?
I want to enjoy the taste of my food and the 2 cutlets and the beef burger on the side if you're a certain person. God, that was dumb.
Alexander F. Campbell says, "What's the best gig that you've ever been to?"
God.
We've been to a few, mate.
Yeah. You know, some of the earlier ones, you don't know what you had. So.
Well, your first gig was MCR, wasn't it?
Exactly.
In their glory days.
And you don't know how good you had it. But then again, I just saw them do Black Parade in Vegas not long ago. So that was basically the same thing. Like Fall Out Boy in the Folie à Deux era, but then Kids in Glass Houses supporting them, and they only had 1 record.
Yeah.
So they were like, we're just going to play
Smart Casual
in full. It's like brilliant.
Great album.
What else was there? Foo Fighters with Biffy supporting them. We weren't into Biffy too much at the time. Didn't know how good we had it. But that was an incredible gig.
I like that all your answers are kind of stuff that like they're not seen on the channel.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, my mind goes to like AC/DC, which is a true answer for me. But like, it's nice that you can share some experiences that weren't like, you know, very public.
Yep.
Very good.
I don't know my favourite gigs though, because like the majority of shows that we see are at festivals.
Yeah.
So we don't see many gigs, but it's probably some way back in the day like that, to be honest.
I've just remembered that we're seeing OMA tonight.
Oh, is that tonight?
That's tonight at 9:30.
Excellent news.
That was a great gig.
That was also great.
Yeah, life-changing that for me. Supernovis says, who would be your number one video sponsor to secure where you get a month's supply of their product? And I guess with that, maybe we can expand that. Like, is that how a sponsor works? Do you get the product? Do you get always, like, how, shed a bit of light on that.
Of their product.
That's what this person has said. So
well, Revolut's a great sponsor.
Revolut is a great...
And their product is money. So I like the sound of that one. I don't know. Like Holy's great. A lot of stuff that you like consume is good.
And Holy are the kind of sponsor where you do get like a month's
supply of Hello Fresh would be decent, so I don't have to do the shopping.
We got Holy with us now. There it is. For the listeners, I just held up a pack of Holy.
Y Food would be great.
Yeah, Y Food are quite generous with their supply.
Yeah. Probably a lot of the food and drink based ones, basically.
Yeah. Who have we not worked with that would be good to work with?
I don't know how you get a month's supply of Jackeries.
Just one of these big boys will do it.
Yeah.
We do have a lot of these fucking things.
There's probably someone really obvious that I'm not thinking about. But we do have very good sponsors.
In America, Factor is quite a popular sponsor, and that's like ready meals from HelloFresh, but like you don't even have to cook them.
Oh.
That'd be a good one to get a month's supply of.
You'd have to cook them.
Sorry, you have to like they're ready meals.
Oh,
so you don't have to like prepare them and stuff.
Yeah. Where's that sponsor? That'd be great.
Yeah, that would be good. I'll do that ad read. Good question. So what was your answer?
Probably Y Food.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't worked with them in a while.
I know. Well, our contact left.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah. Callum Niall Flynn says, what is left on the bucket list?
Red Rocks.
Hell yeah. Colorado.
Australia. Some of Southeast Asia would be excellent. There's probably another venue that Canada's not on the bucket list, although I would like to go. Can you think of it like any incredible venues that we haven't been to?
Red Rocks would be my number one.
Yeah.
A bucket list is tough because we're so lucky all the time to do shit that is once in a lifetime. So it's a hard question to be grounded in. This in bucket list. I'd love to go to the darts at Ali Pali though. Like that's kind of where my mind goes. Like something I've not done.
Yeah.
That's like totally doable. I'd love AAA for an arena show.
just to wander about.
Yeah. James Armstrong says, do you regret selling the Clio? It holds so many memories.
Yeah, a little bit. As you know, as of recent, like so as you've got your Golf. And like it's an old car and it needs work, but it's part of its charm. Bridie's got his, and I'm just there like, should have just kept mine in my garage.
Absolutely, man.
But it was leaking everywhere. I don't have time to even take it to someone to be sorted out. Any money that I would have put into that is always better off putting into this as well. Needs new brakes, so yeah, don't really. I do miss it. There was a certain charm to it. I think if Rachel's Punto dies, then I'm just gonna make her get a Clio.
Yeah, an 04 blue 5-door.
Yeah.
We're down to the last 5, Raz.
Yeah.
You've been a fantastic guest. You've been a fantastic guest.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Casper LH says, guest on your own podcast. What, in your opinion, is the most overplayed song?
Overplayed. I used to think it was. In the UK, it's definitely like Mr. Brightside, isn't it? But
I don't hear Mr. Brightside too often, you know.
Not now, but there was a time where like it got really overplayed, and I've come full circle with that now, where like you love it the first few times you hear it, and then you realise it's on at every like like indie club night. So you start to hear it and go, oh, this again. Then you start to like, yeah, it's a fucking good song.
It's one of the best songs
yeah.
ever written, isn't it?
Probably that in the UK. Similar with things like Sugar We're Going Down by Fall Out Boy. I used to hate it. I used to be like, oh yeah, obviously everyone just wants to play that and go, Raz, it's Fall Out Boy. And then you go, yeah, it's a good song though, isn't it? Like there's a lot of layers to it.
Cool. I'll throw in Sweet Caroline. They didn't ask me, but that's the answer, I
That's
think.
never been a good song.
It doesn't say what's a good song. It says what's the most overplayed.
But I'm just telling you, it's never been a good song.
Haley Mitchson says, what's your favourite hangover meal?
Jack's pointing to a White Claw. Hangover meal. The noodles kind of sort you out, don't they?
I love noodles. When I'm hungover, I crave extremes, like really spicy, really sour sweets, really salty crisps. I want all the kind of maximums.
Used to sometimes go for a carvery when I was hungover. But I realised that's dumb because like you go to a carvery and it's all like quantity based. Like you want to get your money's worth, but you're hungover, so you're not going to eat as much.
But some people really do eat when they're hungover, which is not something I've ever felt. But like some people when they're hungover, it's just like they have a massive full English, don't they? I couldn't imagine that.
You know, Nando's just always hits. I know it's super basic.
Ding ding ding.
It literally just always hits.
I say it's the right answer.
Yeah.
Correct. It's correct. It says here you're right.
Yeah.
Hans Groovin says, how many Doner Kebab white T-shirts do you own?
So did I bin the original one? So for some reason I didn't just leave the bloodstained one in, was it Germany?
Yep, in Berlin.
I brought it home with me, and I think then I binned it. I kind of just wanted to show Rach.
Look how dumb I am, Rach.
Look at how fucking idiotic. So I think I binned that, but then Rach was very upset because she was like, "Oh, but you like that T-shirt," and like bought it for you. It was like a nice gift. So then she bought me one as a replacement, but they sent a medium instead of a large. So now she's got a medium, I've got a large. So the answer is 2 or 3.
Right. And then we did the T-shirt. Jake did an amazing design, as he always
true.
does.
So there's variations. There's a lot of them.
Okay, last 2 now, Raz.
Right.
Otter Potter Pudding Pie says, would you come back to Bonnaroo, or did the cancellation ruin it?
Yeah, I'm going through the motions with it. I was literally thinking on the drive here, like, would I go back to Bonnaroo? Because now they're changing the dates, right?
I believe so.
So that might open it up for next year. Literally, we've not even thought or spoke about anything for next year yet. But if it's over some dates where there's like not really much going on.
Sorry, we're just recording at the minute. Can't you tell by the banana? We'll see you soon.
That was nice. Yeah, I would. I think I've gone through the motions of it. I think I would like to go back, but I don't know what we'd do different. Like we got the F-150, we did the camping set up there. It was all great, but like it'd be dumb and almost pointless to go back and get another F-150 and do the same thing again.
What are you saying, Chuck?
I got an idea in the bank.
Chucky's got an idea in the bank. What, for Bonnaroo? The thing is, guys, with something like Bonnaroo, like, so this year we've gone for the less is more strategy from the start of the year, and I think some of our output has been the best it's ever been, but a lot of these long trips haven't really landed. Like, they've done as good as like a good festival video would do, but like, you know, we went to Rockville, it did alright, didn't do amazing. We went to Bonnaroo, did alright, didn't do amazing. So for me, it's based on like, how good's the vid gonna do? Now, obviously, when we do these trips, we've got the wild weekends to go with it, and I guess we need to look at the end of the year as a pair. Was that cost effective, and also good for us?
So then we go back to Bonnaroo. What we're gonna do? Another like Nashville.
I mean, I'd move to Nashville, to be fair.
Another night out.
Mary's not
We'll
Nashville.
actually have a proper night out in Atlanta, maybe.
Well, I guess the 4 people that went to Bonnaroo are here.
Yeah.
2 Two of them are saying yeah, they'd go back. 100%. You're a maybe. I'm more of a no. So overall, the answer's yes.
Shit.
Okay, last question,
Go on.
Raz. I just want to say a massive thanks to everyone for engaging. Obviously, we're only here because you lot engage in some way or another. Whether you watch, whether you comment, whether you like, even if you're chatting in the Reddit, we appreciate you having an interest in us in some regard, one way or the other. So thanks everyone for your questions. I'm sorry if yours got skipped. In fact, there's two questions because one came up so often, I just wanted to just ballpark it.
Right.
As like a kind of combined like.
It's about the teeth.
Yeah, it's about the teeth. So let me tell you. So people want to know where you got them done, how much they cost, did they hurt, why did you get them done? Tell us as much as you can be asked about them comically white gnashes of yours.
They're not even white anymore because I drink a lot of coffee.
Yeah.
Right, dental studio, but just any fucking dentist will do it. I had to have a load of stuff done before. I had to have maybe a filling. I had to have 2 root canals. Root canals are fine. Don't be a little pussy. I didn't feel a fucking thing. The most annoying bit was when the dentist, when she was working on my root canal, she was like, "Oh, you're doing so well, Ryan. You're so brave." And I started laughing without gear in my mouth, and I was like, "Don't do that."
I thought you didn't do that.
What?
I thought you didn't do any of the gear.
Shut up. And that was literally the worst part of it. Didn't feel a thing. I think the root canal was like £500 a piece, so expensive enough. But I'd rather pay more for like total comfort and to not have someone like.
So they're not turkey teeth.
No, absolutely not. I literally got them done down the road for me. Got the root canals and got all like the health stuff out the way. Then started on Invisalign. That took, I don't know, like best part of like 9 months maybe. And then it was composite bonds on the front. And so when you
Bond.
When you do it
Composite
Invisalign,
bond.
like
Twat.
my teeth were straight, but they didn't look straight because like some of them were like chipped or whatever. So then once you do like the composite bond, just on the front top 4 and bottom 2 or 3, it was like a total transformation. Like walking in there and coming back out, I literally was like laughing. I was like, this is all totally different now. And yeah, maybe I think all in maybe 3 or 4 grand just on the on like the Invisalign and the composite bond. Maybe add another grand or so on the just restoring my teeth like back to good health.
Yeah. Is that step 1? That.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you know
I'm gonna get them done as well. Exactly the same as Raz.
You feel so much better just after getting them like checked out and them being healthy. And then because they don't look like shit anymore, you actually do look after them because you don't want to waste 5 or 6 grand or whatever.
It's gone up.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
well,
varies.
a lot of people were very invested in the teeth. Okay, last question, Raz.
Also, big help. 0% finance.
Is that what you did?
Yeah. So like, you see it go out every month. You direct debit, and you're like, yeah, cool. I'm happy to pay that.
Yeah.
Even though it is a lot, but yeah.
Well, I mean, it's invaluable to you, innit?
Yeah, I wanted to do it since I was like very early 20s, and I said I'll get it done by the age I was by 30. Day after my 30th birthday, I was in there.
So you failed.
Yeah, immediately.
Last question from Linda and the Quince says, what is something about TPD that you wish the fans understood better?
Where do I start? As of recent, we're all just people making it up as we go along, and we just enjoy spending time with each other. And a lot of the stuff that you see on the videos ain't that fucking deep. If you don't like what we do, that's fine. There's a little X button on your web browser. You can just click away or search for something else. See all those other videos down there, or maybe down there.
What if they're in full screen, Raz? What if they're listening?
Oh, well, what about this video right here? Maybe, I don't know. Just like watch something else, man. It ain't that deep. Yeah, that's the long story short.
Yeah, cool. Well, thanks so much for being a guest on the Boomtown edition of Ask Me Anything.
That's past an hour, isn't it?
Yeah, we're literally at an hour there, almost like poetically on an hour there. We need to go now down into the arena. But cheers for abiding us. Thanks you three for sitting pretty and, you know, being a fantastic live studio audience. Yeah. And
can I have a banana now?
do you want? Yeah, you can eat that now. Chuck, maybe you next if you're up for that.
Absolutely. Why?
Perfect. Join us next week for Get to Know Jack Smith. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you next
Goodbye.
time. Bye bye.